Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over the brand new gameplay trailer for Season 3. Finally, we have some official details. We get to see some more of the Grand Bazaar remake, new confirmed weapons, more of Gauntlet Railway, and one of the most realistic recreations of Battlefield player gameplay I've ever seen happened in this trailer as well. So we have a lot to cover and go over. If you enjoy the channel, I really appreciate that you enjoy the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the like button and hit the sub button. Let me know your thoughts about all this stuff in the comments section. Check out the second channel and swing by the streams. All links are in the description. And for those of you that don't know, all of my YouTube content will now also be posted on Spotify. Just another option for you guys. I figured we'd cover the funny thing recreated in the trailer. So right at about the 54-second mark, you can just see one of the most realistic renditions of Battlefield player gameplay I've ever seen. You can see this guy charging up the defibs. He runs in the middle of the open with a very poorly thrown smoke grenade that really doesn't cover the revive at all, and then he promptly dies. I have to give the trailer team flowers here. This is one of the most perfect recreations of my teammates' gameplay I've ever seen. This shook me to my core, shaking, crying, throwing up, just in tears of how beautiful this was. Whatever the trailer team is getting paid, triple it. Now, onto much less important details. They actually confirmed a lot of things in this trailer. So, they confirmed a bunch of weapons, the first of which is the brand new sniper rifle, the L115. I mean, just a classic, you know? This is the Counter-Strike AWP. This is one of the coolest looking sniper rifles ever. If I had to take a guess, unfortunately this rifle will probably be extremely long range, kind of like the M98B. So, you know, I anticipate it being pretty unwieldy, pretty slow, but it will likely have insanely fast bullet velocity and hit like a truck. The next weapon shown in the trailer is surely going to be a fan favorite. The M16A4 is returning to the battlefield. This is going to be a burst fire weapon. Leaks have suggested you can make this full auto somehow, so that's pretty cool if you can do that. I'm sure DICE went ahead and made this weapon extremely good just to make sure that people are satisfied with it. Because listen, if they released an M16 and it was shit, I think that would be very disappointing for people. The next weapon they confirm in this trailer is the RPK-74M, which is kind of a head-scratcher because there is already an RPKM in the game. I understand it's technically like a different version of the weapon, right? Like it's chambered in a different cartridge. But with it being an RPK-74M, I don't really anticipate this being a very good gun. Hopefully I'm completely wrong, but I mean, maybe they're trying to go for like an AK-12 of the LMG category with this weapon, because once again, it is chambered in like a less powerful cartridge than the RPKM. And the final weapon they confirm here is the PP-19 SMG. Yes, another Battlefield game with a variation of the PP in it. Yeah, I'll write some jokes in the comments section. I don't think this is the Bison. I think that's a totally different weapon. I'm pretty sure this weapon's going to be traditionally magazine loaded, whereas the Bison has that weird, what is it, a helix magazine or like a cylindrical magazine. With that being said, I do hope the PP-19 ends up being a pretty good SMG, sort of like an all-rounder, like the PP-29 was in Battlefield 2042. The next thing I want to go over is the new footage of the Grand Bazaar remake. We get very little of it, but it does look really cool. It's just cool to see this map in the game, bro. Like, I was asking for a Grand Bazaar remake since, I think, before BF6 even released, just because I just felt like it would fit the aesthetic. And I'm not taking credit for them adding this map or anything, so don't get the wrong idea. I'm just saying it's cool, because this map is just, I think it's guaranteed to be pretty fucking good. And even though the map is a remake or a remaster or whatever you want to call it, I like when a remaster essentially guarantees a good map. But that doesn't mean they should do it all the time, you know? I think new content still obviously reigns supreme for everyone. On top of the new footage of Grand Bazaar, we do get some more footage of Gauntlet Railway. I think we've seen enough of Gauntlet Railway. We understand what the map is going to be like at this point. They do mention they're adding Ranked to Battle Royale and a brand new mode, Obliteration, coming back from Battlefield 4. Obliteration was a bit of an interesting game mode. It really does heavily rely on teamwork, understanding of the game mode, so yeah, this mode is probably going to play really rough because, as we all know, your teammates don't know how to play the game. So if you do play Obliteration, you're probably going to have to hard solo carry that shit or with your squad. However, the footage does show them playing Obliteration on Galmud Railway itself, so I imagine this mode will not only be playable on Galmud Railway, but it will probably also be playable on a Grand Bazaar, and they might adapt it to the other maps as well. Now, as far as ranked Battle Royale is concerned, I think it's cool. Is it going to be popular? Probably not. I don't think RedSec is very popular, let's just be honest, guys. I'm not saying RedSec is like the absolute worst Battle Royale I've ever played in my entire life. It's not. I just don't think it was the right time, very clearly. So that's pretty much that regarding the trailer and the new things they show, but I want to bring up some controversies. Number one, people were very quick to point out that they were featuring a bunch of skins in the trailer. And of course, the Battlefield community and skins, they don't really get along very well. But I have a feeling the marketing team had a lot of power with this trailer, and they were pretty prominently saying behind the scenes, you better feature the fucking skins in the trailer, which is why they did. So it shouldn't really be surprising to anybody, but the Battlefield community is still complaining about it, which is honestly fine. The second thing people were quick to point out about this trailer is it doesn't actually mention a new vehicle being added to Season 3. Some people see this as betrayal and, oh my god, we're getting even less content. I don't know. I think they have enough on their plate with vehicle balance already, and I'm kind of happy to not see a vehicle. I think they need to take their time and figure out what the hell's going on with the vehicle balance and infantry versus vehicle balance with the existing vehicles in the game already before they add some new groundbreaking vehicle like they did in 2042 with the stealth helicopter and the other vehicles like the, the Ram? So personally, I'm not really too beat up or concerned to see no vehicle be featured in the new gameplay trailer. And the final thing I wanted to cover in this video was actually the update that came out today as of recording this video, but yesterday as of this video goes up. I didn't even make a video to cover the patch because it was such a small patch, but people have been asking me if I have felt any difference since this update. So as a reminder, what did this patch do? Basically, it was called 1.2.3.5, and some of the big things include they improved gameplay stability and camera presentation, including better netcode synchronization between first and third-person stance transitions. That is the big one that people are asking me about because when people read the word netcode, they don't really read past that. At least that's what I gather from the questions. The netcode to me today did not feel any different. The change specifically mentions basically first-person to third-person stance transitions, which is probably something to do with animations and making sure everything's synced on everyone else's screens, making sure we're all seeing the same thing at the same time. And even in that regard, I didn't personally notice a difference. So yeah, kind of a nothing burger update, but maybe it technically improved the gameplay in some way that we really can't perceive very easily, and if that happened, great. But that is going to do it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about the trailer? What do you think about Season 3? Are you counting down the days, guys? Probably not, but let me know if you are. And of course, subscribe to the channel, consider becoming a member to support the content, and check out the second channel and swing by the streams. All links are in the description. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do, and I will see you guys in the next video.